Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. 8. If I allow for 10 in each, that would be... I only need 100 in. I only need 100 of them in total. And then you've got to allow travelling time. So, I mean, if we said 500 for each. If we say 500 for these, 500 for those... Same with this one, 500, just so that we've covered it. There. Like that. That one can stay at it. That way it doesn't matter if that one's 1,000 or 500, but I'll do the same anyway. I'll put 500 in for that one. Like that. Motor level 2 is also going to be 500, so we'll go... Actually, we want to do it like that. So 500 of those... And then put the tick on. And then you want to be 3 times what the others are. So this one is going to be 1,500. So that one, I want to bring that one up a little bit further. I'm going to go there. I'm going to request 1,500 of them. And I've now got everything. So I've got enough of these. I just don't have enough production block. I've got a logistic request for those. Satisfaction 0 of 500. These, I got 100 of these on the way. Logistic storage minus 98, so the electronics blocks are going to be a little while before they get here. I've got a few in here, so I can at least make a start with them. And that's a nice little bit built up right there. It's 8 factories. We'll be able to construct that, and I'll deal with the outputs on those in a second. I just wanted to go back over this way. It's here that I want to go. So what am I waiting on at the moment? I'm waiting on these. I'm waiting on these electronic blocks. But these electronic blocks, they're actually coming in quite nicely now. Now, I've only got 1 of 60. I don't think I'm actually requesting very many of these to come in. So those electronic blocks, they will... It's going to take a little while before the electronics level 2 start working their way through my system. But what I do have is these going absolutely flat out. Everything is going flat out. All the way through, these are going flat out. These aren't able to keep up because the paper can't keep up. Those are what are slowing it down. However, despite those not quite keeping up, these here are able to keep up with those 4 right there. And it is down to paper production. It's all down to our paper production, and the paper production is slow because this alginic acid is slow. That's slow because I don't quite have enough brown algae coming in through my system. There's not quite enough here. I could do with slightly better. I need algae farm level 2, and I can't go and build those yet because, yeah, well, yada, yada, yada. Right, so anyway, let's remove you. I'm going to duplicate that over here. So I'm just going to do a copy of that little system, and I'm going to put it right next to, and then I'm going to leave 1 gap, 2 gap, 3 gaps, like that, there, so that I can put some little things around it. So the reason I'm doing it like this is so that I can put these down, and then I don't have to reprogram anything at all. I can just drop down. So long as I drop the items in the same squares, they will have all of the correct recipes, all of the correct everythings. That one will go onto there. I've got 1 more of them to go in that corner over there. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And I want to take that one. I'll put that one in there. And that should have the exact same requests as the other one as well. Right, so there's everything all laid out in there. The next thing that I want to do is I'm going to take a belt from there, and I'm going to take a belt from there, and that's going to come over, and that's going to come over to there, and then that's going to go down that way. Don't quite know what else I'm going to do for a minute. You're going to go out that way, though, and then you're going to come down here like this. So let's get some of these out on here. Right, I'm going to need to put some more power in order to keep these going. So you can have a power pole, and you can have a power pole. And then probably do it further down here. I've got a double gap down here, so that's fine. So you can go down one further, and then run this way. And I'm going to do it out over here. I'm going to put one there like that. Another one out, and that's going to come down to this point, and then we can turn sideways, and we can move that back in over to here. That's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. And that's everything covered up around the top. So I'll do the same as I've done over the other side. We're going to have you in here, you in here, you in here. I'm going to put... can't reach that for a minute. Right, fine. One there, and one there, like that. So that's outfeeding, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I got one power pole missing here, so I'm going to have to drop an extra one in there, like that, just to cover that one. This one over here. Oh, I see what I did. I see why it's different. I'm going to put that one up there, then it's the same as that one over there. And that's already covered on this side. Everything else is covered. I've got those up the top. And then you will go one here, one here. And then last but not least, I want that side and that side. So this is just so that I don't have to go and put any more power poles in. And then you can run down here like this. So you remove that belt, just put it to that point right there. And we will take a chest. Have I got? Yes, I do. There. Big passive provider chest right there. That one is going to drop down there. And I'm going to have an outfeed onto you just there. Perfect. So I've now got 16 of these manufacturing and filling up this. I've got 1,500 clay bricks on their way over here. I've got all of the mechanical parts have been delivered. I've got some motor 2 requested. They are on their way. And if we look down this way, where have I got the machines on their way? There's I'm just having a quick look around for the deliveries. There's one delivery right there for 100 bricks. It's on its way up. There's going to be a few queues because of all the all of them. Yeah, the clay bricks are on the way up. There's going to be a few queues because of other things that we're still waiting on. Cargo robot 1 right there. What are you carrying? Does it tell? It doesn't actually say what it's carrying there. You can't like highlight it, but cargo capacity 100. Say anything else? Cargo capacity there. That cargo capacity is 1. Where's the clay bricks? They're queuing up and waiting. They're waiting to go and move somewhere else. Have I got any? There's some clay bricks on there. Cargo capacity 100. Yeah, right. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. They're on their way. For the most part, these are on their way. Those production blocks are not on their way. Did I actually have production blocks? I checked electronics blocks. I didn't check production blocks. And it doesn't actually look like I've got production blocks in my system. I think I had electronics blocks in my system. So let's go and go into our belt. There we go. Look, we got more items coming up and dropping into here. And it'll drop all of those in. And we got some clay bricks as well. That's fine. Right. Production blocks. We're making production. There I'm making production blocks, and they're coming out over to here, and they're not going any further than that. That's where I'm building them, but they're not going out any further than that. Right, well, we just have to go and take care of that then, don't we? We'll go down over here. I've got 3 of them at the moment. Let's go and do some upgrades. 5, 10, like that. build a few more of them. You up here. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else up there for a minute. I just need to take a little bit of a mosey on down this way so that I can make sure that I've got all of my production blocks down here. Do I have... As I'm running past it, let's just call in here a second and pick up a bit of iron. I'll pick up 2 stacks of iron from in there, and then I need to carry on further down to find the oh so precious production blocks. They're here somewhere. There they are. Right, there is our production blocks. Am I making any more of those anywhere? Look along here. I don't think I am. It would be an unusual thing to do, I think. Right, it doesn't look like I'm making any more production blocks. I have previously been using production blocks in some different things, I think, like in different builds, but I haven't actually done anything else with them. So I'm going to take these here, and I'm going to go up through there, and I'm going to just convert these factories over. I'm going to do the same with those 4, and then I'm going to do the same with those 4 right there. There's no need for me to go and do that. I don't actually think it's going to make a vast amount of difference to anything. These here, it could actually make a difference. Let's build some more of them. Those there, that could actually make a difference. Although, looking at this, maybe it won't, because they're still queuing up here. It's this one here. We kind of need that one to speed up a little bit. But anyway, production blocks right in here. We still need these production blocks to make. So I've got the electronics blocks. They're coming in and being built in here. And then the electronics blocks, they are traveling all the way on up through to that point right there and being stored in there. And I've got 1,100 electronics blocks in there, which is an awful lot of electronics blocks. So I'm going to need to go and do something up there in a bit. I'm not going to yet, though. Let's bring you down. Oops, there, move out of the way. And put you... I'll actually drop you down one further than I need to go. And then that one there is going to do that. I'm going to bring the belt down by 1 like that. And then I'm going to put this one on here and start feeding some of them in, and we'll put power pole in. Right, ideal. And then you can go to there, like that. Now, those production blocks, how many go in a stack? If those are 1,000 in a stack, they're either going to be 200 or they're going to be 1,000 in a stack. If they're 1,000 in a stack, like 200 in a stack, I've got this right. If it's 1,000 in a stack, then I need to reduce that down, and we'll have a 5,000 reserve, but we won't have any more than that. And you're going to start using up all these electronic blocks here now, aren't you? Motor, mechanical parts, yeah, that's fine in there. And you're on 140 of these. I got 19 on me at the moment. I want to take a few more of them. I'm just thinking, I'm waiting for these to accumulate, because I want some myself. I got robots on the way right now to go and collect some of these, so I'm just going to offload the ones that I've got and let them carry on and build in here. I'm also going to have a look in here, and I'm going to steal a couple of those. It's not really going to make a lot of difference. I just need to find out if... Right, actually, I tell you what, take all of those out of there. I need to... Yeah, see, that was lucky, because he's just come along and grabbed a couple. I need to find out if I can actually, like, how big a stack it is. Is it 200 or is it 1,000? Because it doesn't tell me when I mouse over. I don't get any indication as to how many can go into a stack. So I just need to kind of keep dropping these in, like this, until... There. Right, I want one more. Oh, 2. It's 1,000. If it goes above 200, it's 1,000 in a stack. I'll dump them all back in there now. But that I'm going to change, and I'm going to do to there, so that we accumulate 5,000 of them in here, which is an awful lot. That is a lot. But, yeah, I feel that accumulating 5,000 is probably okay. And then I want to go back over this way. Now, electronics blocks. I've got 4 factory units building electronic blocks for me at the moment, and Actually, at the moment, just these 4 building the electronics blocks, they're already using up all of the materials that are coming down in order to go and construct these anyway. So I don't really want any more than that. I need to increase the levels of productivity further back up the line with a number of different items. One of them is that one right there. I need more of those being built. And I need them being built faster. It's because they're being built, they're being used elsewhere. So then I've only got the surplus coming down here for these electronic blocks. I need more of the basic construction being done down here. These. And I need more red circuits. Now, the red circuits, we've already had a little go at streamlining those. We just need more streamlining on them. And then if we go back over to here, it's those right there that we need to increase. It's these. Now, I've got... That chest is full. I've got everything that I need going into that chest. I've only got 1 factory unit making these, which isn't fast enough. But I can't really do any more than that because I'm already using up all of the iron that is coming out. So, iron. We're back to a shortage of iron. That, it seems to be our main problem, is a shortage of iron. Right. What do we do next? We're kind of waiting on things at the moment, aren't we? We're waiting on some things to be built. I've got the oil refinery. I don't need an oil refinery right now. I need an oil and gas separator, and that's where we need some production blocks. Now, I can go and make some of those by hand, but being able to make them auto-magically is definitely a big improvement. Let's go and have a look in here. Things is coming along all right in there. Down here is where we've got a problem. We have got a build back on the copper. Copper ore is not coming through fast enough. I don't have it being used up here fast enough. Like, copper, we need more storage. I've got these warehouses here. I still want more storage. I mean, ultimately, we're still sort of going to end up with a shortage, but at least I can get some more of the iron coming from down here. Let's go and have a look into resource refining. So I can upgrade that one. I need production block 2 for that, plus electronics blocks, which I've got. Carrying around 186 of those personally, so that's fine. And these at level 3... I need some production blocks for those. And that's not actually going to be that difficult. So all I got to do is go and get a few of the materials, and then I can start upgrading the facility there. Before I go and worry about doing those big upgrades, I will go into logistics in here, and I'll build another warehouse. I'm down a little bit on steel, but having a second warehouse is going to help. Then I'm going... Actually, I'm all the way up in this corner of the map at the moment, aren't I? So we will continue on up here, and we will get ourselves some of these production blocks. Now, in order to do that, electronics block level 2 and production blocks. Now, the production blocks are actually on their way right now. I've got you right in here, although your cargo... your cargo capacity 100. Are you actually carrying 100 of them? It says capacity 100... But I don't think he's carrying 100. Oh, he was. He was carrying 100. Cargo capacity, it says capacity 100. So you've got no idea of how much they're actually carrying. But there we go. They're now being dumped in. I've got some electronics blocks in here. I don't really have very many. But I've got enough have gone through there and have done some manufacturing to allow 12 production blocks in here. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Let's have those. And I'm going to go up this way. So how many do I need for my upgrades? I've got, I think, 12 ore crushers. So that's going to be our first priority, is upgrading the iron facility over here. Not you up there. This one. Right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to need... What do you take? You take just 1 production block. I've got everything else that I need. I've got the construction blocks. they're fine. So I need 12 for that, and then I got 6 of these, and those require 5? Okay, so I need 12 plus the 30 that I need for this. I need 42. Right, fine. I need 42 of these, and I have got, at the moment, 12. I need another 30. What am I waiting on in here? That would be electronics block level 2. On the right, I'm going to just chop that lot in half. I'm going to dump those in there. There should be enough, because I need 1 each of these. Now what am I short on? Now, I got these 2 big ones. I got the other 3 in there, so they're just... This is just going to keep building. See? I need 1 each of them, and then 3 of the clay bricks. So I have got everything in here. We're absolutely fine. This is very quickly going to be able to go through 45 and 40 of them. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, this is something that we can cope with, and I've still got some electronic blocks too in there, which I'm going to need for some other building. I also need to go and get rid of that lime and possibly some of these stone bricks. I can do that in a minute. Let's come down here. 45, 46. I'm just going to sit here and wait a minute, because there are a few other things that I want to get to upgrade these as well. So it's going to be more than just the production blocks that I get from this little bit. You right in there. Delivers 132 production blocks on their way to that one, although I got no green electric ones at the moment. Another 311 on their way over here. And again, no green electronics block level 2. 82 of those. That'll do very nicely. Right, let's go all the way down over to the iron. And we can start building over there and doing some upgrades and stuff. We got our work cut out down there. Let's go use the belts for travel, shall we? It's always much better to use the belts. There we go. Right. Now, first things first, I want to... Actually, first things first, I want to come through here. Everything's working in here just fine. It's actually doing everything that I want it to do. It's going all the way into landfill, and it's being processed correctly. I've got... I have got a problem with slag in here, although actually the slag is moving on up and is going into these 2, where that's... So that's fine. I haven't got a problem in there. So it's the storage for the copper is our main problem at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 warehouse here. We're a bit shy on space here. I could do a bit more room. Where am I going to put this thing? This is a big old warehouse, you know. I know what I can do. I can go over to here, and I can do that one, and then I can go... there, move up. Put you... You go all the way over to there, don't you? Right. Now that way. I can do that, and then I can take that one, and I can move it that way. Don't even need to do that. I can remove them completely, plus I can remove that. It's going to give me just a few iron plates to play around with. That one can go this way. Could actually go up by 1, and I don't need to be doing this at all. Bring it over here like this, and then bring it down there. Get rid of those underground belts completely and drop that one into there. Pick this up. Like that. Right. No different. Nothing has changed. It's now just on the path to greatness over here. And these 2, I will drop them in just to help the iron keep flowing. Now I can drop back over here, and I've got enough room to put 2 of these down in there like that, and that means I can then put 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2 like that, and then I can go here and here, and now I've suddenly got a whole load more space for copper, which means that the copper down here is going to start running, which means that the copper down here is going to start running, and everything is going to start moving, and that means then the iron ore is going to start flowing, and that's what I'm really after on this, is I need the iron ore to start flowing, and the iron ore is going to flow a lot faster in a minute. Just got to start waiting for this copper here to get used up and start shifting out of the way. It won't take very long for it to do that. There. Look at this. That bit starts moving up, and then this starts being used up as well. See, we're just waiting for these 4 here to quickly kind of remove these, and then as they do so, we start using up more and more on all of this down here, and these are already running flat out. Okay. Everything's good. That's fantastic. Let's move on up this way. I'm going to, before I do this bit down here, I'm going to upgrade these along here. So to do that, I pick up that one and I pick up that one right there. And then I can take them. Well, I'm actually not taking them. I'm taking the construction components for them. But as I've got everything already built, these are then really easy to go and build. So I'm actually going to lift a few more of these. At that, I'll leave the rest of them for a second, and I will make 5 of them. I think that's enough. And I can bring that one back down here. Which way round does that go? I'm going to start from here, I think. Just be on the safe side. That was the right number. Ideal. So then I can copy and paste that through there. So there's Ore Crusher 2 in here, and then these are Ore Crusher level 1. These go a fair bit faster. The Ore Crusher 2 crafting speed 2, this is 1.5. So we increase by 1/3 from what it was previously, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not to be sniffed at. Let's go over here and just gather up the other few there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make another stack of those bad boys right there. Like that. And then run. Oop, there we go. Run that back through that way. And then copy and paste those into there. There we go. Right. I've now increased production on this side by 1/3. I then need to go and do the same to these down here. This is relatively easy again. I can just pick that one up. And I don't have an existing one there. It gets broken down into its constituent components. So I can go and just make another one, and it makes really quickly, and then I can drop it down into there. And then I've got this one. So that's crafting speed 0.75. Ore sorting facility 2 is crafting speed 1. Copy and paste that into there. That's now just increase the speed of it ever so slightly. It doesn't do anything different other than increase the speed of it ever so slightly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up these other 5. Like this. And then I'm going to just make a stack of 5. Which I cannot do because I don't have all of the necessary components. 24 construction blocks. One of them there. 12 it's the electronics blocks. No, it's not. Mechanical block. I need 8. Right, what it is. It's construction block level 2. 24 of them. What's that? That's mechanical block there. Construction block level 2. Right, I need to go and get some construction block level 2. They're just down here. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.